Thank you, Madam President and members. Colleagues, today I rise to adjourn in memory of a very dear friend of mine, Helen Wolf, who passed away this past May after a short battle with cancer. Anne, as she was always known, was best known for volunteering and being a fierce community activist in the Pasadena area. She served on more community committees than I have time to mention, and her legacy is visible through the entire region. But I'd like to highlight a few things that made Anne so special. She worked as a member of the YWCA Pasadena Foothill Valley Board of Directors, implementing its mission of eliminating racism and empowering women. She worked on the 41st Assembly District's Women's Advisory Committee and was a board member of the California Federation of Women's Clubs and the California Commission on the Status of Women, and also was a commissioner and past chair of Pasadena's Commission on the Status of Women. She was very active with the Pasadena Area League of Women Voters, and her interest in young people who are aging out of the foster care system was one of her passions. She was part of All Saints Church Foster Care Project. She served on the steering committee, including 2 years as its chair, 3 years as a point person for Learning Works High School, Learning Works, which educates children that need our help, and she provided these young people in crisis and those previously incarcerated or living on the streets an opportunity to learn their high school diploma. For over 20 years, Anne worked at Occidental College and was the director of the Occidental College bookstore from 1995 until her retirement in 2011. She played a key role in drafting the Garment Manufacturers Code of Conduct. Under her leadership, Occidental College's bookstore became the first collegiate retailer to sell certifiably sweatshop-free college apparel, union cut, sewed, and imprinted. In 2010, when I was in the Assembly, Anne was one of my Women in Business honorees. For years, Anne was involved in the Los Angeles County Democratic Party, the California Democratic Party Central Committee, and she was honored with Regional Director's Outstanding Service Award by the California Democratic Party. She was one of those activists that never backed away from the fight, but did so with such a quiet confidence that she brought others around with her grace and dignity. There's an old saying that's been attributed to St. Francis that says, "Preach the gospel every day and sometimes use words." That was Anne Wolf. She just embodied this class and this dignity that no one could ever get mad at her, but they all just agreed and moved. She just affected people around her so positively that it is such a tremendous loss to our district to have lost this wonderful human being. Though she's received so many honors and so many recognitions, her highest honor was being a mother to Cindy, who just got elected in her own right, so she has a politician in the family after being so active in politics, and Clinton, and wife to Roger, and grandmother to Juliet, and I respectfully ask that we adjourn in her memory today. So thank you, colleagues.